Hello wonderful person and welcome in this video. Here I'm going to teach you how to punish the pawn grabbers, the people who are going to capture your pawns in chess. In this position it's one of my blitz games. I have this one and I have another game played from 2000 Elo players. How are you going to play here with the white pieces? You're very welcome to pause the video and try to think. The position is not so easy and he played little strangely, we can say, because many of his pieces are in their initial squares. And right now we can punish him because he would like to capture a pawn and we can give him a pawn. We can play bishop to e3. Invite him to capture here on b2, but he should not capture actually, because after this we have this powerful move and after a check, for example, we can play this one. He can hide with his queen on a3, but the disaster will come in the other way around. We can play rook to h3 and now his queen is trapped. He cannot do anything to save the queen. And by the way, he can do it in another way actually. He can play queen a3 instantly, but we can transpose in the same position by attack the queen, and after the check we can go here and we can transpose to the same variation, queen a3, rook h3, and we are winning. So during the game it was a blitz game. I didn't play that fantastic move, but I played another one. I played queen to b3. It's a decent move as well. And now he just captured here. We have the exchanges, but he gave up his fantastic dark square bishops. I played this one and now happily he played queen on g7. He was 19 Elo player on chess, this one actually. And what he is threatening? He is threatening the pawn on g2. How are you going to play? What are you going to do with the white pieces? And here I found the best move, and this is long castling. Why? Because if he just captures the pawn, if he just grab this pawn, then we can trap his queen again. You can see this is the ideas how to punish him by capturing pawns. So he cannot take there, he calculated and he played something else. He played this one attacking my queen, I went back and now he played that move. I played bishop on d4 and here the problems came because we're attacking the queen, we're securing the queen, the rook is unprotected here as you can see, and he has a lot of problems. He played that one and I played e5. And some people cannot resist themselves in the temptation to capture pawns. This is not good to capture pawns, and you can see here he just captured that pawn, losing his knight. Very bad decision. And when things are going wrong, they can continue going wrong, and now they cannot resist in the temptation to capture that pawn even if he knows that it was bad. And after this move I managed to capture his queen as well and he resigned. Little better move was actually a check here, but we can play something like that. He can continue creating some tricks, attacking my queen, and after this he can attack the rook, but right now we can capture the pawn because white has a better position and he can create tactics. Here we're attacking the rook, we're attacking this one. He can take the pawn actually, but we have bishop on h3 and a lot of pieces are hanging, right? Or he can do something else. He can take there first of all, and after this he can take now, but after that move we are continuing attacking the knight and the rook, so white is winning here. This was the first game, and now let's jump forward to the second one. Would you like to put your pieces in the best possible positions? Then I have a step-by-step guide to help you improve with confidence your positional chess. This course created by me and international masters Mateusz Kolosowski and Valery Lilioff. Activity: the well-placed pieces will give you the right to create powerful tactics and successful attacks. Inside the course you are going to learn how to play with your pieces, every single piece. You are going to learn the thinking system, how to understand the openings in better way, how to evaluate properly a position, and many more. We have 11 chapters in total and some of them are very advanced. For example, you are going to learn all the positional principles, the positional sacrifices, and many more things. If you are interested, you are very welcome to follow the link below that video and learn more. Two strong players, approximately 2000 Elo rating, played here, and white started the game with a move e4. White player was a kid actually, under 16 if I'm not mistaken, and now we have the Sicilian defense. Everything is normal actually. We have the classical Sicilian, and black decided to play this accelerate or dragon variation with the move g6. Things went very wrong right now because the white just captured there. Black has to recapture. If he just recaptures with a pawn, then he's going to destroy his king side position actually, and after that we have the move e5. And black is in a very desperate position right now because the knight is under attack. The knight cannot go there because black is going to lose a pawn. There is hanging. Here we can capture that with a queen. It can go on h5, but after bishop e2 he has problems, right? So he went all the way back, and you can see here white has a fantastic placement of his pieces because he managed to grab the center of the board. He's controlling a lot of squares there. He can easily develop his pieces, and black pieces are in their initial squares. The game continued like this, and after that we have the most direct, the most forcing scorer checkmate threat, and he played queen to f3. He would like to checkmate on f7, right? Very standard motif. So here black has to do something. He played this move e3, and his position is destroyed actually here. It's completely destroyed because you can see we have a lot of holes, a lot of empty squares there and dark squares, and he has a lot of problems. He plays this one in order to protect the pawn, and this maneuver is coming to give a check, and black didn't manage to develop his pieces are there. The knight is hard the development, the short castling, so he has a lot of problems. Now this is a very interesting move actually, to play this queen c7, and after castling maybe he can capture, but here we have a fantastic move by white, really fantastic move. You have the control, what are you going to play? And knight to b5 is the move because the pawn is pinned, cannot really take there because we are threatening the rook in the corner, so he has some problems, and he can go back, then we can take there, he can take there, and after this we're attacking the queen, and you can say the same scenario. The queen is under attack again and again, so he has problems. He cannot develop his pieces, and every beginner learn that we should develop the pieces first of all, and after that try to do some attacks or grab some pawns or other stuff. And here after this we have the choice, because black is not threatening anything right now, and we have the choice to give this double threat, attacking the king on the rook, or we can go for the attack with this one, knight d6, attacking the king, and after that another check. And here we can give, the most simple solution is to give this direct check actually, attacking the king, and after this we can play that one, and maybe he can try to block this, but we can take with the rook, and we can enjoy ourselves because black is completely losing, completely losing here. So let's go back. He didn't play queen c7, he played queen a5. Maybe he thought that this is a little more aggressive actually, because he's stopping that maneuver and continue attacking that pawn, and here white castling alongside. And guess what? He should play something like that. If I was black, I will play something like that for sure. Try to develop my pieces, maybe to block something there, to do something like this. But black didn't resist the temptation to capture on e5. And now after knight e4, as you can see, he can capture the bishop, he can continue the attack like this one, creating some threats there, some ideas, or he can give a check on d6 actually, and maybe black should capture with the bishop, so we can recapture with our bishop. He will have fantastic problems on the dark squares, and he continue like this, try to solve everything. But if you are in the opening position and you are forced to play such moves, something is wrong in your position, right? And now we have this one attacking the rook, and after this he played this check. We have this one, and now white played a very nice move, rook h e1, developing everything. Everything is in the center of the board. And again with the black pieces, I imagine that I could play something like that, but here we're losing a pawn, the d7 important pawn, this is under attack, the position is extremely bad actually, right? And I don't know what I'm going to do, but maybe this. Capturing another pawn, it's not on my style actually. I'm not going to capture that pawn. I don't suggest you to capture that pawn in any case. And black here is sitting comfortable and say, okay, I'm grabbing material, what are you going to do? I'm going to capture any single pawn that you are giving to me, right? But this is a punishment on these moves, a real punishment. It's white's turn here, you have the control. What are you going to play? What? And here, a strong player of mine, I just suggest this position. He's a 2100 player, actually, a federating player, and he suggests this one. And after this move, obviously, we're attacking the rook, but after a check on h6, a check here and queen there, it's not 100% what we're going to do, right? So this is not the best move. And the best move here, as the white player played, it's bishop takes on e6. Fantastic move. Why? Because here, if black accepts the challenge, the sacrifice, then we can take there, attacking the rook, but the rook is not the main problem, because after this we can give this check on e8, and after that we have another check. He has only one square, he don't like to go there, but he's forced to go on h6, and you can see the problem, the real punishment of capturing h2 pawn, because we have this very simple and very nice, very beautiful move, rook h1, pinning the queen and winning the game. So black understands here that something is wrong, and he played this move, tried to complicate the matters actually, but after this and this, he's trying to complicate the things. This is the right strategy, but you cannot apply this right strategy when your position is destroyed, when you don't have development. And white found the fantastic maneuver, queen a3 check, giving a check, the king has to go somewhere, and now we have the killing move, the final move, queen there, because he's attacking a checkmate here. Right now he's threatening the knight, and after this we can give a check, he can go up, and after this we can give another check and we can take the knight. Again he's threatening something like this, again he's threatening something like rook d7, rook e7, and you can see, despite the fact that the material is equal right now, white is completely winning, because he has very nice and very active position. I don't suggest you to grab pawns like this, and you should develop your pieces first of all. Thanks for your time, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Here it's time for action. This is the initial page of my website, and here you can click Give me access to get access to free lessons. You can read this page, and if you scroll down, here you can add your name and your email. After that, you're going to take a free lesson how to avoid chess blunders. So, time for action is now, and you're very welcome to join my mail list.